Welcome everybody to This Week in Movie News, episode 28. I am Daniel, this is Anthony, this is Sebastian. Once again here another week, talk some news.
Another week, let's do it.
This week we're doing it a bit different of an order. Usually we do our stories and then our trailers, but because there's so much news regarding comic book films and stuff this week, because of the release of Civil War and a lot of news happening, we're just going to do our little compartmentalised stories. So we'll start with DC.
Yep.
Because I had a couple of things happen this week. And the first one we're going to talk about is Ben Affleck has been confirmed by Warner Brothers that he will direct a Batman solo movie. No release date yet, but we can assume it's going to happen sooner rather than later. What are your thoughts about him directing himself in, and also writing the script as well, a solo Batman film? And what do you want out of a solo Batman film after seeing Batman v Superman?
Wow. I thought we already saw the film. I thought it was Batman v Superman.
Oh, Jesus.
Wasn't that the Batman film? No, in all seriousness. No, I love it. I reckon he's great. Ben Affleck at every level is debated if he's good or bad. And he does good and bad stuff. There's no doubt in that. But the stuff he does really good, like stuff good is really good. Like, you know, Gone Girl, great acting, you know. But then you put him like directing and acting when you have like the Town movie. When people, it was 2010 or something. That was good. Yeah, it wasn't the best film. For me, it was really good.
And then
Just making a point here. So it's like, you have the Town, which is quite good, and then you have Argo, which is like, well, you won a Academy Award from it, for producing the film, obviously, and directing the... Did you direct the film?
Which one?
Argo.
Yeah.
Directed, starred.
It was one of those weird years where he directed it and won Best Picture, but he didn't even get nominated for Best Director.
Yeah, it's like, oh, alright, that happens. Usually that's the other way around. You usually get the Best Direction, your film doesn't win. But no, I reckon it's great. And considering how keen he is for it, I love it that he's so keen. Straight out of the blocks, you know, he did Batman v Superman. Asked, you know, by me, I'll be happy to do. He's writing the script, he's, you know, developing the story. Yeah. It's like he's just going freelance. I'm gonna make this film, no matter if I'm not a Christopher Nolan wannabe. You know, it's not that. You know.
Yeah, he commented in one of his questions saying if he would be interested in directing. He's like, yeah, maybe. He's pretty cool how these big budget movies are made. He's never been in one, and then he seems very interested now. So, yeah, I'm very intrigued in terms of, because he's made those really political, real based films, like
a middle to range budget.
And Town and Argo, for me, they were both part of the same film, like in terms of ratings, but they were both really good. And he has a really good background with script writing and things like that.
Screenplay.
Yeah, with
Academy Award there.
And that's the thing you forget. You forget he's an Oscar.
He's won 2.
Yeah.
He's not a mediocre.
That's what makes me excited, because
people think, that's what I'm saying, people hate him. So, well, yeah, alright, he makes some bad stuff, but he makes unbelievable stuff.
But not, and it's always that argument that ever since he became a director, he became a better actor. He's not Oscar winning, but he was a great Batman.
He was a great. It was for the script and the screenplay and everything. And then you go back to St. Gone Girl, perfect casting, unbelievable casting.
Well,
he got the same role.
And that's also what I think he's been doing of late, because he directed his movies and he didn't act for a while. But the movies that he has acted in, it feels like he's paired himself with directors that he can learn off.
Yeah.
So with Gone Girl, David Fincher, and Zack Snyder specifically with big action, budget action, because Snyder's been doing it for so long, and no one's ever down Snyder on his action.
No. The way he can do
abilities.
The way he directed. Yeah. So he seems very enthused, and we don't know what he wants from it. So which is really exciting. What he wants the film to be, because he'll have a lot of say, probably, on the whole thing, and it's fresh. And it's not like he's not in the comic book world, so he's totally outside.
It's very brave as well. So
yeah.
All right, we've had 3 Nolan films, which is, you know, pretty the best trilogy, well, comic book trilogy ever made, really. If you want to, if I know, you know, it's taking on, not taking on it. People will judge him against that, that mold. And I don't know what it will look like. To your question, I don't know what it will look like.
Well, that's the thing. I reckon it's the same as like
the other one.
I reckon with his solo film, because everyone loves this Batman, like loves him. This in this BVS, I reckon he's going to get the same treatment as Leto is going to get as the Joker, which is, alright, we understand how good the previous version was.
Yeah.
We're going to give you some slack. You don't have to be better than the previous version. Just be different, be your own thing. And I reckon when he directs his own Batman movie, it's going to be the same thing.
It sounds better him directing than getting him directed and he being Superman. Batman, sorry. You know? It's better hearing that he's going to be both.
He's kind of created a whole new Batman, which is fascinating, because, you know, I talked to plenty of people into the comics and stuff, and they haven't seen the film yet, and you describe what the Batman is to them, which Affleck has done. It's like, well, he hasn't killed people, he's not that attitude, he's not all these type of things negative to the world, you know, really, and that's exciting. 55-plus-year-old, or whatever he is, 45-plus-year-old.
Yeah. And the other thing that which is an advantage for him, is like, this is the first Batman movie, but he gets the advantage of pretty much what you look forward to in sequels, which is you don't have to do the origin, you can just get on with the story, you can go
do whatever he wants.
Go to action
really
straight away.
whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty obvious connection that we'll get the Joker in it, and Harley.
Yeah, with Suicide Squad.
And Suicide Squad, because it looks, we'll talk about that.
Is that obvious?
Really?
Yeah. And I think they're hinting towards stories from the comic, because in like the Batman, in the Batcave, you see the uniform of a previous Robin. Which hints towards other things that have already happened, and I reckon you can touch upon those.
And then you've got all the other Flash and all that, which was.
And we know Commissioner Gordon's been cast in Justice League, so you know that world is already being built out.
Yeah.
Just from
it's just fascinating. He's taken on so many roles for the film. Like, he's pretty much taken his own hands to do it. That's it. And it's great. I reckon it's good. I don't think it'll make it. If it flops, it'll be horrible for him. But it won't.
It won't
flop. It won't flop at all.
You just on critically.
Critically, both. But I don't think it'll flop critically either.
Yeah, I'm just worried about Warner's if they keep. I mean, Batman is my favourite character, always has been, and then Spiderman. But don't just keep putting Batman in every movie.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
No.
Like, you know, they're trying to catch up to Marvel, which I totally understand. It's great. I love that they're trying different things. But don't just put Batman in everything.
No.
That's not building a world. That's not.
He is just got.
You know,
it's marketing. That's not. It's not.
Yeah.
You know.
even though Iron Man was in a lot of films,
There was a reason.
He didn't appear in Captain America, the first Captain America. He didn't appear in the first, like, they had their own stuff, and then you lead to something like Civil War. So the next thing, talking about the Joker and the Suicide Squad, they released what they're calling the Blitz trailer this week. God, I just want to see this movie already.
Yeah, like, this is the third trailer, and it's still making me excited. Like, there'll be the third trailer, I've seen it. I've seen it. No. No, it's all fresh. Mainly all fresh. Different angles, different jokes.
How much money are they spending on the songs
for
these trailers?
Wow.
They're up to like 5 or 6 songs, I reckon, in 3 trailers.
I don't know, when I watched it, I'm loving it. Everyone's loving it, right? Everyone's loving it. Everyone's on board. It's funny, quirky, all the evil guys that are trying to do good. Government's trying to utilise some, bad wood. Right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like it's kind of trying too much with this latest trailer. Like, we're already on board. I don't know, it's a little bit. It's a little bit.
I was a little surprised.
I feel like it's overdoing it just a tad.
I was just a little surprised that trailer.
I love the trailer.
It comes out in August.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they released this trailer now.
So soon.
I'm like,
After
release this in July.
Yeah.
And then...
That's what I was feeling like, that we were overcast with it. Like, alright, I feel like with the Deadpool thing and reshooting the Deadpool stuff, with scenes with the Deadpool, I don't know. It just feels a bit like, oh, have they missed something? And they're trying to, I don't know.
I reckon they gave you basically the same kind of bits in terms of every trailer, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Like it had the Joker in sparingly, but in good effect. Had the songs did well. They did well with the songs.
We saw a little bit of Batman.
A little bit, and they had funny bits,
which I reckon is going to be like one scene.
Yeah,
like it's a flashback, one scene, and then
something like.
But they had same ingredients to every trailer, but a little bit different. But not giving up too much. Like I still don't know what it is.
I love Will Smith in this trailer.
Yeah,
I was the best thing about this trailer was Will
I
Smith.
thought Will was going to flop in this.
I was going to say
But I'm
Will
loving
Smith, Will Smithing.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like Bad Boy 3. He's in that. When he's talking to the guy with the fire.
It's like
It's hilarious.
It's great.
I just revving me up. Like, we're good.
We're good.
I was laughing. It's so good.
And I reckon Margot Robbie is doing awesome as Harley Quinn. Like,
She smashed
Well,
it.
they're selling her. They literally sell. It's her in the movie.
Yeah, it's her movie.
She's got the most time in every trailer.
But like, there's jokes in every trailer.
Crazy.
I think this film's just going to be running jokes all the time. Like,
I don't know.
but they get they reshot more for more jokes.
I reckon it'll go from like comedy to like horrific. 'Cause some of the stuff that we've seen.
Oh, that's what typical films are though. Like they're really funny.
No, they're not doing like what they're fighting is going to be like something that's like out of a horror movie type thing, but they're having a few jokes.
Yeah, but that's their personality too. Like these are bad people.
They're
Bad
bad
people.
people.
Good to watch, but then they're terrible. Little you don't want to watch them.
But one good thing that even after these trailers, we still don't know what they're
I
fighting.
don't know what they're doing.
We don't know what they're fighting, where they are.
That's what I'm saying.
We
before.
just
No.
we just know the characters.
Well,
And then
we
we're
get
getting havoc over something,
I'm
and then
not
the joke
making-
is kind of like
they're
they're trying to get the joke. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not making this up, but in the start of the trailer, they have like that conference room.
The president.
Does someone say something about the Avengers or something?
No. They said if Superman came
That's
down,
right.
Just come
And
across the
Who's
room
going to
and
stop
go,
him?
who's
And
gonna
blah blah
stop
blah. I think that's a really cool thing.
That's cool, but mind you, I look at that team and I go, no, they can't stop Superman even if he did do that.
No,
But I understand what they're
the
doing.
concept, yeah.
But
And
like-
it's going to be really, really interesting why the government is employing all these bad guys to do something.
Mm.
I love that bit. I love it when they put the policies in. Same as Captain America, which one was for layers.
Yeah,
Then-
and we'll have more of those. It has
As
a lot
long
of.
as they execute it well.
Yeah.
Because
And you
Batman
believe
v
it.
Superman asks the same questions as Civil War does.
Yeah.
How long does the film go for?
I don't think it needs to be that long.
How do you know? Do we know how long it goes?
No,
I suppose 2 hours or something.
no, they're only,
210, 220 maybe. Like too long makes it.
it doesn't need to be a very long movie.
Like an Ant-Man long film.
I'm just saying, don't be too long. That's the point. Don't be too long. Like Batman vs Superman was too long.
Because it's an action comedy.
Give us the setup, like getting them all together, then send them out, and then big thing, and then big,
Let the characters be the film, not the actual really the plot line.
yeah, not the plot. You watch, yeah.
The plot line's already there. You already know, kind of.
Alright, so we'll move on to Marvel. So Marvel had a few things happen. First one we'll talk about is Tessa Thompson, who we talked about a couple of weeks ago, is now being cast in Thor Ragnarok, which will be filmed in Australia in June. They have not
Yeah,
told...
Australia.
Yeah, we're getting stuff. They haven't said who she's playing, but in a different article, which is only rumour at this point, is that she could be a super heroine of sorts and possibly a love interest to Thor. But this begs the question that also in that article that they pointed out that Natalie Portman might not be coming back. Natalie Portman didn't really want to do Thor, the second Thor, but it's in her contract that if Marvel wants her to be in it, she has to do it, which is in everyone's contract. But this time I think they're just saying, because the second Thor wasn't great. It was
I
okay.
liked it.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I liked it.
But it...
I did too. It wasn't like, wow.
I can watch it again.
But I think Natalie Portman just doesn't want to do it. So they're like, alright.
I guess so. She's a powerful woman.
But that's the thing, like,
But she's kind of
I like her being in the films.
Yeah.
I like their chemistry.
Yeah.
I like their Like shit.
Because with all these,
This was good in the second one.
like with the Iron Man trilogy and what seems to be like in this Captain America trilogy, they all have these through lines that they stick with in each of the movies. So like, you know, in Captain America, it's Cap and Bucky and Hydra's always part of it. With Thor, it's always seemed like you have the Loki and Odin and Thor, you know, Shakespearean thing happening constantly. Like that's a stagnant thing, and then you had the love interest of Jane Foster. So now it's just kind of like, well, that's gone.
Yeah, that dynamic there.
That being said, many people have been wanting him to get with Sif of the Warriors.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, Paul was a real big draw card as well, and it does, like you said, kind of balances the film a lot. And it's a relief to see her.
Thor too.
Yeah.
Makes him want to go back to Earth.
Yeah, and it's like, well, is that the story now?
But
I still want to see her there.
But I'm also, that being said,
It's almost like
now that she's not in the movie, we can go do shit in space and not have to worry about coming to Earth. Like,
No, it's true.
we can have adventures on these other worlds, because Hulk is going to be in this next movie. So it's like buddy trip.
It's so strange.
Buddy trip around space, Hulk and Thor. And I'm like,
I think it's a strange pairing.
I reckon it's
a little
strange.
Because they're on Captain America. Well, Captain America.
Civil War.
Civil War, so why not go do something
Well,
else?
they're on holidays.
Yeah.
But it's good for Hulk, because Hulk...
Whoa, get a friend.
Because nothing on Earth poses a match to Hulk.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
now put him in space, put him against these aliens who can be more powerful and maybe smarter or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, it gives a good opponent for him, and it also gives Thor to be able to interact with a character that he hasn't acted with a lot, except for when he fights him.
Yeah, that's true.
And like in the Avengers 2, Hulk flies off into the darkness.
And we don't know
where he went. So it opens the door for him.
But yeah, Tessa Thompson, this chick,
she's blowing up.
She's getting in everything.
Blowing up.
Like we talked about Annihilation a couple of weeks ago.
You guys
with Natalie Portman in that movie.
You guys haven't seen her yet.
No.
In Creed. She's
right
insane.
though with that.
Yeah.
That's alright. No, that sounds great. I want to see Creed that much more. It's like, I haven't seen this film.
She's
one
one
of
of
those films you don't see, they keep coming by you.
Yeah, they're biting
And it's like, everyone's talking about this one person. I have not seen it. You need to see it.
We will.
It's out.
She's worth it. She's good.
So, the next story, hot off the heels of Civil War, where the reviews are saying that Spiderman just steals the show. He's just amazing. They came out this week with the title of the 2017 Spider-Man film, now called Spider-Man Homecoming. We'll get onto the rumour later. What are our initial thoughts of the title?
Sounds like a prom date thing.
Well, we know that he's a 16-year-old in high school.
I like the title only because it's a sense of relief and comfort. Homecoming is a nice word.
I don't like it.
Well, no, I'm just saying. It's kind of like, alright, everyone kind of felt the burn after, the last experiment with Spider-Man 2, which was, here or there. And I think Homecoming it's not like a flashy, like justice.
It's not Civil War.
It's not Dawn of Justice. It's not like that. So it's a softener.
It's a soft
and it's
time.
back to Homecoming. So it's back to the basics in a different way.
So there's another word for origin. Another word for beginning.
Almost. Yeah. It's back to the start where Parker is 16, 17, in high school. Really, he is probably the most freshest, youngest Spider-Man we've seen.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield were both in their mid-20s when they...
And this guy's young.
Yeah, he's 19, I think.
And he's so good. If you go and watch The Impossible, you've not seen him in The Impossible, he steals the show. He's just so good. When I realised this guy was playing Spider-Man, I think that is the perfect casting I've ever seen. Because people don't know him, but he's an actor. Like, he actually can act.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him. I think he's going to be good.
Yeah, there's obviously the double meaning of Homecoming, because he's in high school.
Yeah.
And, there's probably maybe something about that. But also, the fact that now Spider-Man is in the Marvel universe, it's like, he's Spider-Man's come home.
I don't give that shit.
Yeah, it's come. But like this is the thing with titles. Titles don't make. Well, Sony's making it, but Marvel are the creative directors because it has to fit within the world.
Right.
But you're right. Titles don't make a movie better.
No.
But they can get you more excited for a movie.
Yeah.
This doesn't get me more excited for the movie.
No, it
it's
doesn't.
just like
I didn't say that.
and it's a really the you guys saw the actual like logo that they put up. Did you see that?
Don't think so.
I haven't seen the logo.
The text is really like child friendly.
Oh.
Phrase.
Yeah, like just the colours is like yellow and red and just the textile rather than like Civil War is like very hard edges and you know this is just like really soft and you know very childlike. Which I was like, well, just make sure you get the adults to come to this movie too, not just the young adults.
They're pitching it as a teen film. Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess
Because they've said that it's going to be a villain we have not seen, and that they're assuming that everyone knows Spider-Man's origin story.
Yeah.
Like they'll mention
good.
things, but they're not going to show it. So it's like good.
That's great.
I'm happy.
I bet it's
He's been Spider. Well, because was in Civil War, so he's been Spider-Man. That stuff has happened. But we also don't know the tone of the movie. We have to wait to see what he's like as Spider-Man in Civil War to be like, alright, what can his movies
be like? Yeah.
Because like with the Andrew Garfield cast, you know, version, it's kind of like this Joker action villain hero. You know, it's kind of like, alright, you're not a teenager, but you're an adult and you joke around, but you're serious. Yeah. I was I don't know.
Alright. So we'll move on to the other thing, which was this week we got some posters and a trailer to Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Quick thoughts on the posters?
Oh, brilliant artwork.
Yeah, I love all the memes. Like he's gonna drop the biggest sick house music.
Yeah,
you know.
I love it. But the great thing, the artwork's great because it doesn't give you more than you should. You know, it's a tease.
It kind of looked a bit
really,
comic booky in terms of his costume.
Yeah,
it's really old school.
It's a little abstract, but it's
pretty old school costume.
But abstract seems to fit
the whole thing. Yeah.
So, does anyone want to go first with the trailer? Alright, so I'll go first. So, this to me, this is not a negative. This feels like very Nolan. Very Nolan in terms of you've got
Inception.
You've got the Inception,
Matrix.
World building.
Matrix.
Yeah, a little bit of the
Matrix.
Matrix.
It's Neo learning how to be in the Matrix.
Yeah. And also,
you know Kung Fu.
Sorry. Sort of that Batman Begins wandering into here it's into Tibet to learn the ways of So it felt very Nolan-ish, but with a Marvel twist to it.
It has timelines, whatever you call it. What's it called?
Interdimensional?
No,
interdimensional.
Timelines.
I've forgotten the word.
He jumps in time, basically. It feels like he's
it's
in
parallel universes, isn't it?
He's it feels like he's in
different dimensions.
No.
Which is also Interstellar, fifth dimension.
Yeah. The world can jump on itself, things like that, but he can pass through time. That's how it feels like.
But there's different possibilities and stuff.
Certain people, I don't know what's happening.
I think this film is the most abstract theme I've ever seen Marvel ever. And that's saying, Thor was the most abstract out of this world thing. And
Guardians.
But this is different level. This is science fiction. And it's kind of...
This is fantasy.
Well, it's not fantasy. Well, others are more basically on fantasy, I would argue. And comic books. This is kind of like, alright, there's more science, or I hope there's more science-based thing through the whole thing. And the trailer looks great. Cumberbatch looks ideal for the part. Everything you see in the trailer, you want more. And you want answers to why they're doing everything, which is the best thing about it.
The worst thing about the trailer is his beard.
Yeah, but you see the transition.
Yeah. Because I really like the jump cuts from how he was,
Yeah.
what he is now.
But
It thrills you.
Like the doctor thing? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's really cool, the doctor thing. But then he's like in his tux, when he's learning
Yeah.
really poor street, you know. I don't know
I
what's
love
His
it.
life has been ruined because
Yeah.
of this car accident. What I do, so this trailer isn't for me like amazing, but it's also the teaser trailer because they finished rap shooting like 2 weeks ago,
Mm.
and I'm surprised how much visual effects stuff they have done,
It looks this good.
It looks insane.
and it did a really good job of not having someone talk over the trailer saying, "So now that you've gone through a car crash, you can't use your hands." It's like it's visually telling you.
You're learning what's happening
Yeah.
throughout without words. It's great.
We got to see a little bit of Mads Mikkelsen as the villain.
At the end,
Yeah, with that. You got to see Chiwetel Ejiofor in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't know what his role is totally. And
Man,
then Tilda Swinton as White Woman Morpheus.
Oh, so happy. So good.
But she fits the role. There's been a lot of outrage this week because in the comics it's, in Tibetan it's usually an old Asian man.
Yeah.
And there's a white woman.
I know, but she just...
But she looks funny, but
For someone called the Ancient One,
though.
it feels like the Ancient One could be anyone.
Yeah.
You
can't say anyone.
It's so, I don't know what's going on. Like, they're talking about...
But does that excite you? Does that confuse you?
It's confusing, but that makes me excited. Because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'll have to unravel this film, which is not another Marvel film. I'll just probably know or expect things. I don't know what's going to happen.
I think that when they first announced the bloody thing, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
This is a huge gamble. You know? But now it's coming up to the actual release date, it makes complete sense. We want something fresh. We want something different.
A-grade bloody actor doing this, and he's going to crush it.
Oh,
It feels like he's going to crush it.
What do you think of the American voice?
accent?
Yeah, the accent.
Yeah, that was strong. I'm like, shit, I can hear that. But it was fine. It's all good. That's a lot of British people have that type of accent. I don't know how they have such. I don't know how they do it, but
It's always the best ones.
it's great. It's really, really good.
There weren't only bad things about his beard, and his cape. I don't know.
It's very.
I don't know about his cape. His cape is okay. Like his huge.
Yeah. Well, it's not a cape. It's a cloak.
Is it?
It's a cloak of levitation. It does things.
But they have to just flash.
Nah, it's not. There's a reason for him having it. Which is good.
Get sucked into it. Thereby or something.
I just hope it really generates conversation and interest.
I'm just excited when the next trailer comes and I see how visually crazy this movie's going to go. If they've only shown us two, because they showed the Inception type one and also the one where Matt Mikkelsen's character's just moving everything.
You know what's so good about this one? Because it was so character based, and I suppose that's because, as you said, they've already wrapped 2 weeks ago. So they couldn't really say, "Oh, let's give you a green screen."
Yeah.
Oh, look at this half done, beautiful landscape. But you needed it. You needed this one. It was great.
It's very exciting. So we didn't say it with the Suicide Squad, but
We've said it before.
yeah, we've said it before. But what about this one? What's our gauge?
With this film,
Yeah.
I'm pretty much over. I'm very, very excited for this.
You talking about Doctor Strange?
What are we talking about? We're talking Doctor Strange?
Do both.
Both. Oh, okay. Doctor Strange. Opening week, definitely.
I want both opening night. I want that
Yeah.
to happen, but I probably won't happen. But
Yeah.
I want it to happen.
I'll be both opening night, but that's just mine.
I want it to happen.
Suicide Squad, I can see it. If I get the opportunity to go, I'll definitely go. But I can see it just winning. But not because of disinterest, just because of 11.
Right, speaking of a little magic, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them released a trailer this week. Gave us a little bit more than previous stuff, because previous stuff didn't really tell you a lot. This gave us a little bit more of Newt Scamander. Dropped in a little Dumbledore reference in there.
Yes.
The magic.
What did we think?
I love the trailer. I reckon that it was so well balanced and delivered. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I thought the usage of just dropping little subtleties of Harry Potter into the whole story with the Dumbledore line, it made you so excited because it's like, I have no idea what the story is at all, and I think a lot of people will not know. And I'm a Harry Potter fan, but I'm not freaking read the book, you know. But it just looks so good, and it gives you way more storyline, way more plots. It gives you Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as, I don't know, what is his character? I don't even know what his character is.
Oh,
But whatever he is, he looks great. I think he looks awesome in this, and he suits the film. I love the American undertones, the whole thing. It looks more than I ever expected it would be, considering that I only knew there was this guy with a box, suitcase of magical creatures, and we haven't seen the magical creatures, and I'm so excited still already. You know, that makes me very, very excited.
It's still in the first the first teaser trailer stage.
Yeah, it's like Doctor Strange, because I think they both come out in November, 2 weeks apart.
So they're still like just showing us things a little bit piece by piece, but it's based in like the 50s, the 20s, yeah, the 20s. So and they mentioned Dumbledore, which is awesome, and he's alive because he's old as hell. Yeah, which is so cool.
Very
but the production value is unbelievable in terms of the costume and looking insanely good.
Yeah.
It has definitely the magical world feel to it. You just feel it. But probably the only bad thing I would say is Eddie, what's his name?
Ragnar.
Yeah, his character. It seems very much like a Harry Potter. In terms of Harry Potter himself,
He looks a bit wonderful.
he's just he's so timid and he does not. He looks scared.
I don't know. I would
Do you
argue
think
he has that thing where he has all this knowledge beneath, but he doesn't show any of it.
That's what I want to feel. I want that. Like in the first teaser, I thought that, but now I watched the trailer a couple of times, and it feels like, oh, come on, have someone strong. And, you know,
Yeah, but I feel like that's enticing. It's like, well, he has all this stuff and he knows what he wants to do, and he hasn't given away yet.
He's got secrets.
There's more levels to it.
He's got secrets, but
I would hope so.
he's I don't know.
For mine, the biggest positive of it was how the music in the trailer instantly transported you back. It had a little bit of Harry Potter in there, but it was slightly different enough that it's its own thing.
Yeah, it was genius.
The biggest negative for me was like, it all looked good. But there was nothing in it that went, like, see it opening night. Like, you know what? There's nothing, like, I'm probably going to see it, but there was nothing that, like, sold me, like, get excited.
There's no
but
point.
it is a teaser as well, and I understand that. But, you know, at least what we were talking about Doctor Strange, it gave you that massive, like, weird dimensional, like, fifth dimension thing, like, money shot.
But
This didn't really have the money shot.
It didn't give you any point of the film.
It just had him going to New York, and
There's no actual. We don't know what he's
Or
doing.
the purpose of any of the other characters. They don't know any of them.
He's got this
well, we
box
know
of stuff.
Colin
and-
Farrell's going after him.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah.
But you don't know anything. Like Doctor Strange, you know he's trying to be this new person, or whatever. You know his life's tumbled and blah blah blah. But you got this poem going to America with this box of stuff, and it still hasn't shown you anything in terms of what he wants to do, which is kind of frustrating.
So where's our levels at?
It's every week.
Definitely every week.
Yeah,
As you said, it's a teaser trailer. They're trying to just slowly release everything in.
Yeah.
We're still here.
It feels like they're still writing the book. It feels like they're still trying to, like, it feels like they're still, production.
It has everything going for it. Definitely.
They're in a good, they're definitely in a good stage.
Oh, Jesus. I could bring it out tomorrow and still get freaking a PM buck. Jesus. But it feels like when I was watching it, it was kind of like, when I first saw the first Harry Potter, I was like, oh God, I wish the production sound was this good when the first Harry Potter came out. You know, it's like, I'm not saying they missed anything. I love that first Harry Potter.
But they're daggy teens.
Yeah, I know.
This
I
guy's
know.
when they
Yeah, but I'm just, that crisp.
But his costumes are just, he's white, he's trench, and his collars, and
Alright, we'll wrap it up there. thanks for joining us.
Exciting.
This episode 28.
Big films coming out. Huge films.
Are we doing? Going to do the John Book review?
Well, if you guys want to see it,
I think that's going to be coming soon.
We'll try and get. If not, the next review will be Civil War. So, but you know,
Maybe.
sooner. Maybe. Okay. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sebastian. Yeah. Join us again next week.